Hello. How's it, guys? How's everyone doing? I'm seeing some familiar names in the lobby already. Bronzy, you look like you were first, but didn't type first. How's it? Well, Dion, I was going to call Apex. Carney, how you doing? Dull, Godspeed. Yes, who is that Raheel kid? Okay, guys, I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes, like 2 minutes-ish, just to wait for any lingers. So, hey Chloe, how you doing? So how's it gonna work today? Well, answer. But okay, how it's going to work today? I'm just gonna go through everything because obviously a lot of people are gonna want to watch this afterwards. People that can't make it today, and then we'll do like Q&A afterwards. So just gonna put on a little bit of light music. That's nice and light, yes. Okay, yeah. So my partner in crime couldn't be here tonight because she's got man flu, but she is in chat. So yeah, so without any further ado, let's actually talk about let me just put this down a bit. There we go. Talk about what this is. Okay, guys, so we are in search, and by we I mean Asus as well as Chloe and myself. We're in search of the three best players in Call of Duty Warzone, Call of Duty Cold War in South Africa. So we're doing this competition. Yes, there's obviously prizes to be won. We are looking for people that rate themselves as the best sniper, the best SMG, and the best AR players in the country. So this is going to run over a 6-week period where the finals will be on the 25th. So starting tomorrow, we are going to have what we call a curtain raiser. So the curtain raiser is going to be the 3 players that I chose going up against the 3 players that Chloe chose. So immediately I'm going to see a little bit of war going on in the background as to who's going to win that. Obviously I am. The mood's already been set. I already beat Chloe in the first one, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so how does it work? How do you get to play? So the first thing you got to do is register. So what I'm going to do is, let me copy this link address. You need to register in order to be able to play. Okay, so there are spaces for. Why is this not sending? There are spaces for 40 ARs, 40 SMGs, and 40 snipers. So that's probably why the link is a little bit too long. So obviously, whoever registers first is going to be going to be the player. So registration will close this week this week Thursday at 1 minute to midnight. I know it sounds like a cool song. I think it is a song, but that's when registration closes. So straight after tomorrow, or like during this week, everyone's got an opportunity to register. So please go and register. If there are over 40, unfortunately, that of each class, unfortunately, it closes. But I do have the ability to see who registered first via timestamps on the document. Okay, so what's going to happen? Tomorrow, we are going to do the curtain raiser. Now, my 3 versus Chloe's 3, it's 1-on-1. Each person chooses a class. So I have got a sniper, SMG, and an AR. Chloe has got a sniper, an SMG, and an AR. If my player loses, or if Chloe's player loses, they are at risk of losing their seat. Okay, so the whole point of this is to maintain your seat all the way through to the end on the 25th. Okay, so the players. Okay, let me leave that for last. Okay, so not this week. Next week will be the first challenges round. So on Monday, let me actually share my screen. Let me just go to the right screen here. That's not where I parked my car. There it is over there. Okay, so you'll see here, let's just click F11. Okay, so week 2 is obviously week 1 for everyone else. The first 8 registered players will go into here. Now, what we've done is it might have been a little bit confusing at first, but it's this is how it's going to go. On Monday, the first 8 registered players are going to be put into their brackets. we will be able to only stream the snipers or the ARs or the SMGs on Monday. So opportunity for some other streamers to be able to pick up the AR as well as the SMG if they want to pick that up. Obviously, whoever wins goes on, whoever wins goes on, whoever wins goes on. Then whoever wins out of the first 8 will be the bracket winner. And then they play the loser of tomorrow's game. Now, if the loser of tomorrow's game wins, they maintain their seat. If they lose their seat. Now, do they have another chance? Perhaps. Because they're registered, they will automatically fall to the back of the line of the registered players, and they will get a shot as we go through the weeks. Okay, so everyone will get marked with a number, registered number 1, registered number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on, all the way through to the final, which is the challenges happening on the 25th. So this will be the same for SMG as it is for AR, as it is for Sniper. Now, the rules. Okay, so let's go back to intermission. So the rules, how it's going to work is, this is to test players' skill on a 1v1 basis. Now, a lot of players might not like 1v1, but guess what? It's how you determine the best player. But we've obviously put a lot of rules. Special thanks to Dill, who actually helped me work on all of this. So I'll be so yeah, he'll be available for commentary after. Okay, sorry, I was just making up something while I caught my mind. But okay, so the game rules, it's 1v1. So again, like I said, a sniper will only ever play a sniper. So whatever you register as is what you are. So you can't chop and change. So how it's going to work is it's going to be on a map like Chloe and I did last week on a 1v1. Okay, game time unlimited. So there's no stress with regards to am I going to run out of time? It's unlimited. It is the first person to get 30 kills is the winner. Now, in order to make sure that this is, fair, etc., we are making sure that the radar is on and it's constant. Okay. Last rule: you cannot use a secondary weapon. Ergo, if you're a sniper and you get a hit marker, you can't come out with a knife and try to finish the guy off. You just have to do that awkward try shoot the person jumping around in order to finish the guy. Okay, so we also have GA. We also have 2 weeks ago. Thanks, Bronzy. We also have GAs. Okay, so we have laser sights are prohibited. Gunfight is prohibited. All nades, lethals and tactical, prohibited. Gunfighter and greed is prohibited. All kill streaks obviously prohibited, and all field upgrades are prohibited. And everything will be played on the map raid. Okay, so essentially you have your weapon, you find the guy, you kill them. First to 30 wins. That's it. Okay, with all of these. So we'll set up the lobbies. Everyone will come on to a neutral host, which will either be Chloe, myself, or someone else that'll be a neutral host. And at the end of this, which is the finals on the 25th of January, we'll have our winner. Now, what does our winner get? This is where it gets a little bit cool. So obviously we want as many people to join as possible so that the winner can actually declare that they are the best, because I don't think this will be the first one. I actually want to have this a couple of times so that you maintain the title of Ergo the best in the country. But there's 9,000 Rand up for grabs, and that means that the player that comes first in Sniper, first in SMG, and first in AR will win 3,000 Rand each. As well as the fact that this is being sponsored by ASUS as well as NVIDIA. So this is a big campaign. This is something that we are trying to, in order to grow South African gaming. So this is a real opportunity for all of us together as a community to be able to cast a spotlight on us and actually show what we have. And then obviously the first 3 have bragging rights and 3 grand to, spend however they see fit. So guys, that is the announcement. So anybody watching this playback, I will be available obviously on social media via Twitter, like all my handles. Tian, if you don't mind, you can just put the handles in there. But at Houdini pretty much everywhere, or you can speak to Chloe ZA. She'll also be able to answer questions. Okay, so now I'll open up the floor to any questions that anybody may necessarily have regarding the competition and how it works. So floor's yours, guys. And no questions, end stream. Kidding. I'll give you guys a chance to type there. Yeah, guys, I really want everyone to get excited for this. I think this is a great opportunity for, competitive gaming in South Africa. Even though it's one-on-one, in the future we may do, your 4v4s and so on and so forth. But this is a really good opportunity. So don't just think of it in terms of, like ultimate prize. It's also a chance to actually showcase who you are and the skills you got, because if anybody's part of my community, especially the WhatsApp group, everyone says, no, I'm the best, I'm the best. Now you guys have got an opportunity to show it. So it's a real cool platform in order to be able to, advertise that, yes, I am the best, I beat the best. Whoever, like, my 3 absolutely got decimated in the opening rounds because I picked badly. So the whole theme around this is Pokemon trainer battles. Okay, so effectively I've got 3 Pokemon, which is Godspeed, Dill, and Raheel. Those are my Pokemon. If I believe correct, Chloe's Pokemon are Carnivore, Chulalalalalalalalalala, and Not Human. Okay, so those are the guys that you got to go up against. So obviously, you guys, I think there'll be a lot of intent viewing on tomorrow's opening curtain raiser to see how it's going to be good. Okay, so, how it's going to be good. I was just reading. So how the players play. So obviously, it's actually a disadvantage to be chosen first because all the spotlights on you. I haven't seen a question come through, so I'm just trying to buy time a little bit here. Any questions? Okay, sorry. For Chloe, it is a fox and hound carnivore and not human. Yeah, so obviously whoever, if one of my guys loses, the winner becomes part of my team. So at the end of the day, it is still a battle between two trainers. Obviously, I don't think Chloe and I are going to be able to help you guys much as trainers besides cheer you on. Get some pom-poms and tassels and, scream for you on the sidelines. But obviously, we're going to be streaming every single one of the matches. So it is still a competition, and I do want to win. So I want the finals to be Houdini got 3. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed that my guys don't get knocked out, but it's how it's going to work. So guys, please register. On Thursday night, I will be closing off the ability to register, and then I'll be announcing the brackets. If somebody doesn't pitch up, obviously there's going to be, certain like rules that I don't want to just type in, because otherwise I'm going to be typing like a legal document. But you must be available on the days that you are playing. If not, I will allow people to switch with other people. So we will have a Discord server that everyone will be invited to that is actually part of it, and I will close off that server. So you guys will be allowed to switch if certain dates don't work for you. Obviously, if you are holding the seat and you don't you lose your seat. So that's how it will work. Bronzy, you're always on Chloe's side. You're always on Chloe's side. Yes, you will need Cold War to play a Cold War tournament, Bacon. Sorry to kill you on that one. So yeah, guys, I reckon this is gonna be really cool, and I hope it's something that's really start to set the stage for something cool, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's been a trend of actually people starting to invest in South African gaming, and we've got the opportunity now. Like, as bad as our situation is globally at the moment, like esports is a focus, because it's something that can really entertain people while they're sitting at home. So yeah, I mean, opportunity is absolutely massive. I mean, we see how little actual sports is being played. So this is almost painting a huge spotlight on esports globally, as well as South Africa. Well, Bacon, I'm sure you can borrow someone's account or something like that. Obviously, I do need your logos. Sorry, your IDs when you do register, so that we'll be able to add you to the lobby. I didn't see. There were a couple of guys that didn't, unfortunately, add. So please go back and edit your documents to put your full game tag in, because we have to obviously invite you and add you, so that there's, we want this to be as seamless as humanly possible. And then on the night, make sure that you're available from 7. Generally, on Mondays, obviously make sure you're available. Like I said, we're only going to be able to stream one. I've already spoken with another streamer who might be taking on the other 2. And then obviously I'm looking for a third streamer to stream the last bracket. So on Mondays, I'll only be able to do either AR or sniper or SMG. Will I sponsor you? Yeah. Okay, you sponsor me the money, I'll sponsor you the code. How does that sound? Yes, no? Yeah, Godspeed, no pressure. Look, it's that's why the All Blacks are so good, because they don't crumble under pressure. So it's not going to our cricket at all, but our rugby's obviously pretty good. But it's your opportunity to show. What is love? What is love? Okay, so in the games that are casted, Chloe and I on Tuesday, Chloe and I are going to be doing the play-by-play. Like I think we might even do the animation where we throw a Pokeball and then our players like poof on the map. But yeah, so that's going to be how the Tuesday is going to run. It'll be with this Cold War images that you see now that's hiding a frame that a certain Chloe Saurus is supposed to be in. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. And then we'll be cheering our players on, and we will obviously be promoting our players. So yes, there will be live commentary. It'll be Chloe versus myself giving commentary on our players, and basically there'll be a lot of back and forth and banter. Bacon, it will be Tuesday. So Monday's qualifiers, Tuesday will be actual games. Every single Tuesday from tomorrow to the 25th of January, where the ultimate winner will be decided. So yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. Yeah, sorry, what I was going to say is I do encourage all the guys that are playing, especially the guys that actually make it to Tuesday, because give us your socials, give us your your logos, give us everything, so that we can advertise, we can actually show South Africa who's playing, and start to get some real hype, and use it as a platform for your for your own growth. I know quite a few of the guys that are playing are streamers, are content creators, and this is brilliant content, especially to the victor, to be able to say, I won this. So for this, yeah, Bacon. So Dory, I'll remind you. I'll send out reminders pretty much every. I'll send out reminders every week or so. Yeah, obviously stay tuned to social media. Register, or please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this YouTube page and make sure that you get so you get the notifications. Carnivore already thinks he's going through to week 2. Look at this kid. Look at him. You think you're gonna take on my Drezzo? Ooh, no. See, that's I had to use a Master Ball to capture Drezzo. It was I went through like 99 Pokeballs to catch this one. I just kept on poofing out. So yeah, you have to go up against that, son. Can you hack it? I've never seen a Pidgeotto take on a Charizard, man. We'll burn you. We'll burn you. Zubat's gonna get smoked. Okay, guys. Yeah, it is solos. So Bacon, it is solos, and the tournament format will follow solos only. Like I said, radar on and so forth and so on. So the rules will be static for everyone to make sure that everyone got equal opportunity, and that there's no untoward action. So we obviously want to make sure everyone's got the best opportunity, but this will determine. Remember, guys, this isn't a 4v4, so this isn't to determine the best team. It's to determine the best individual player. So keep that in mind. Bacon. Okay, so good question. So you decide. You can only have, so one sniper can only have a sniper. It has to be sniper class, but you build that thing however you want. So long as you're following the GAs, it's okay. Secondary knife, that is not allowed to be used. You can obviously use it to run if you need to run faster, but that's how it's gonna, that's how it's gonna play. Like I said already, radar will be on constantly, so both players will know exactly. And as mentioned, all inputs allowed. So computer, mouse and keyboard versus a console. This is also to end. This is also going to end a lifetime debate of which is better. With regards to playing COD, controller, or which inputs better. So obviously COD is moving towards PC for frame rates as well as field of view. Scripts, yes, 100% allowed. I didn't put that in the rules, so it must be allowed. Now, obviously, we will have referees. We will have like an in-game referee that will be a silent referee, making sure that everyone follows the GAs. And then so please make sure that you follow those. And then on the Tuesday, and I do need for the players that did lose the previous week to be available on the Monday to challenge the final winner. Please. Hard scoping is allowed. Yes, there's no rule against hard scoping. But remember that radar is constantly on. So guys, however you think you're gonna win is how you're gonna win. So as long as you're following all the rules, hard scoping, yes, hard scoping's allowed. Is it frowned upon? It's like tax. Tax evasion is illegal, but tax avoidance is frowned upon. So think of this as tax avoidance. Quick scope is banned. Yeah, it's actually going to be very interesting to see. I'm particularly excited for the snipers final, because I think it's going to really show some like absolute class. I have been watching quite a few of you guys, clips that have been submitted, and from what I could see, and obviously watching the Nodwin tournament, I think it's going to be cracking. I think it's going to be there's going to be some pretty cool battles that are going to happen. So I will try get the soundbite of a Pokeball releasing when it starts. Yeah. So if you think that hard scoping is going to serve you better, you do you. But at the end of the day, it's 1st to 30. So, and the time there is obviously no time limit. So yeah. I will get a Pokeball animation. I'll have to. Like a thing just pops up on the screen. Boop. I'll do it. I just need a reminder. I actually need to do that by tomorrow. Okay, guys. So from my side, I'm actually running a memory test on a computer at the moment. So like I can stall for time as much as needed. But that's literally it from me, guys. If there's any questions, please reach out to myself or Chloe. You guys should know where to get us. But yeah, registration, most important. This is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So I think it was kind of indicative that you need Cold War in order to be able to play. If you don't have Cold War, get it. This is obviously not a ploy for you to buy Cold War. But once all the bugs, because let's get real, there's there are some bugs and they are irritating, but once those things are ironed out, touch wood, this is going to be a really epic game. If you haven't read my review on it, I think it's a fantastic game, and the reason that a lot of people are hating on it is because the it requires a much higher skill level than Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is a lot smoother, it's a lot more arcadey, whereas this is more retro, and there's a lot more, you know, there's a lot more nuances and mechanics to the game. Well, okay, so this is a South African tournament. So obviously no axe and well, I don't know pickle, no axe, but you do have to. This is South African. So this is the South African. You need to be South African. So please make sure that you have a valid South African ID. If you are underage, please follow the rules of actually Cold War. I think is it 18 or 16? Gamble Hall. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's it for me. I don't see any questions coming through. So unless someone stops me, I am going to say thank you so much for coming through tonight and listening to this. If there are any questions, again, please. You need to be South African, but obviously living in South Africa is a plus because of ping. The server will be hosted in Johannesburg. Can you gamble on YouTube? No, I haven't set it up yet. So while I do control the YouTube for the moment until it gets taken away from me because, I don't know, reasons. But yeah, obviously it's going to be hosted in South Africa. So you guys, it'll give you the best ping. And in 1v1 ping is going to obviously be a huge factor. Okay, so if there's no other non-gambling related questions, yeah. We will see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the curtain raiser, in which my team of Il or Drezzo, Rahil, and Godspeed will take on Not Human, Carnivore, and Fox and Hound. So yeah, gonna be real interesting. But he's going to have to get 3 more players for the next week, so at least my team will be sorted for week 2. Aha. Kidding. Not really. Love you guys. Have an awesome evening. Stay safe. Sanitize. Wash your hands and all those good things. And see you tomorrow for the curtain raiser. Bye. Yeah, tomorrow at 7, Bacon. Tomorrow at 7. Cheers, guys. Have an awesome night. If you do have any questions, let me actually just put this twitter.com/ I think this is the link. No, let me just quickly put my link here. And Chloe, if you don't mind, please paste your link there as well. It is. That was the link. This will all be on this exact channel. So until the 25th, this is where it'll be. So yeah, it's not going to be on my Twitch, Chloe's Twitch, Facebook. This is the place that all the action will be. So subscribe, and make sure that you got your notifications set on. Oh, and last thing that I almost forget, there will also be viewer prizes. So we did do some giveaways of hampers 2 weeks ago, as I was corrected by Bronzy, but we will be doing the same sort of thing for viewers every single week. So yeah, just because you're not playing doesn't mean that you don't have an opportunity to win. But tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone to come support you. Chloe, if you're still there, please put your Twitter. But yeah, Godspeed, guys. Have a good evening.